book room in my new house, and I'm really, really excited about this. Unfortunately, the movers lost and broke a lot of our stuff. So we have to go get some brackets and some screws and stuff for this bookshelf and finish this one to put the shelves on. But this middle one is clear and good to go because it's a sturdy boy. So I'm going to get started on unboxing, unpacking some of these books and putting some on my middle beauty shelf here. And this is just going to be, I do have one more bookshelf downstairs that I'm going to deal with too, but this is just like, you know, moving video, unpacking, like redoing my bookshelves. You know, I know people do that, and I was like, well, I am literally having to do it, and this is now going to be the coolest setup that I've ever had, so I'm very excited. So let's just get on into getting out these books. What? Look at this, look at that. What is this? Who does this?
You're just gonna end up suing the company.
I am. Oh my goodness. Of course. You do not pack books like this in like weird ways on top of each other. Like, I'm like so upset. Oh, I do not have a romance pile. I don't have room for this.
I would have thought romance would have been closest to your heart. Get it? Because it's so far away from you.
Look, that's the first romance, and I've already surrounded myself. I'm so sorry, romance. You're so far away. These movers do not know how to pack anything. It's very disappointing.
What was one of the lunch boxes?
That one right there.
Oh, it's on the sheet. Can I dance around you?
Sure. Do the shimmy. This is like really not this. We're getting quite a stack here. I don't know if you can see this, but like, look at all that. My stacks. knew that I was missing some books for my shelf, and I'm missing the first 3 in this series. Is this the Heroes of Olympus series. Oh, I hate having them uneven. And I'm also missing book 3 in the King Chronicle series. So that's fun. I'm gonna just put these series of unfortunate events on here, I think, after this. And then I'm gonna pause the bookshelf until I can figure out where the rest of these for the series is. Like, oh my goodness. Which, if anybody's wondering, no, I have not read all the series of unfortunate events. I've read the first 11, and I have the first 11, and I need to get 12 and 13 and finish it off, so. Oh, those are so pretty. Alright. I'm probably just gonna, yeah, I need to find the rest of these. I'm all done, you guys. This room is still a mess. There's still boxes and stuff that I need to unpack. But bookshelves, I've got all my bookshelves. So this one is all the books that I've read. It's my bad boy. I love this bookshelf. My father gave it to me when I moved, well, before I moved out, actually, because, yeah, before I moved out, and it has served me very well. It is a sturdy boy, and I love this color, and I just love displaying my books on it so much, and I wish I just had like multiple ones of these. But over here, this is one of my husband's bookshelves that he's had forever. Not the sturdiest, but we got it secured and got it working for us. And I've got my TBR over here, which I need to count all of these books because I need to know how much I actually have on my physical TBR. But it's a lot. I'm gonna like take the camera and show you like close up of everything that I have, how I've classified them and everything. I'm not gonna go through every single book because that would make this video insanely long, but if that's something that you really want to see, like every book I've read or something, just let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll do that in the future here. So yeah, all right. Okay, so we're going to start with my red bookshelf, and here I've got classics all the way up until The Princess Bride is my last classic. This is by date published, so oldest to newest. That's what I do for classics. I love doing it. I don't do it for anything else though. I don't really have a rhyme or reason besides height for the rest of the things normally. Then I've got a couple of historical fictions here. I don't have a lot. And then I've got romance and the rest of the shelf here. Again, some of it is by height and others is not because I wanted my John Greens together and stuff and my Jenny Hans together and Cheryl Woods together. And there is, if there seems like something missing, like this is the second and third book. I got the first book down on my favorite shelf, and I will show you my favorite shelf also once I'm done up here. And then I've got some just general fiction here, and then I go into fantasy. Yeah, and I wasn't really sure where to put this series right here. So yeah, if y'all have any suggestions, like, should this be in a different place besides fantasy, or is this a good place? Let me know. And then I got my thrillers. Ooh, I love these thrillers. Although I honestly don't remember these three very much. But I love these three thrillers a lot. Not had luck with thrillers lately, so I'm hoping to find another one I love. And then here is my sci-fi / dystopian. So I've got some more of the Giver series, the second and third book, and that, I think there's 4, and then I've got the Fifth Wave, all of this here, and then I got my little Star Wars here, all together. And then we got mystery, which is mainly Agatha Christie. I've got one book by somebody else. And then I've got my religious Christian works right here. And then I go into nonfiction. Got a lot of nonfiction right there. And here, okay, I had very little space here. So this is a children's literature. This might be considered classic, actually. I should look into that. And then I've got a couple of like children's middle grade graphic novel, manga, and a Percy Jackson. Then we come down here, we have the rest of my Percy Jackson, Heroes of Olympus series, Kane Chronicles series. I was very obsessed with Rick Riordan. And then I got my Harry Potters, and then my series of unfortunate events, which I only have up until book 11. I have not read the last 2 books. I need to get them, and I need to read them. I know. And then we've got like the rest of my children's literature / middle grade here. First book of, oh gosh, what's that called? Wing Feather series. All of this through here. And then I've got the first 3, the illustrated Harry Potters. All right, and now we're going to come over to my TBR shelf. So a little bit of a different setup. I've got romance. The top is a historical fiction. This is a thriller. Again, so I had to put a couple in some random places. Just kind of like general fiction, and then these last 3 are Christian fiction. And then here I've got religious works. Top 2 are thrillers. I've got some more thrillers, some mysteries, and then the rest in the Wing Feather series, the middle grade series. This is also middle grade children's here, and then the rest here is thrillers. These are historical fictions right here. And then Divergent, we've got the rest of like sci-fi, fantasy, and then some fantasy here. My little, is he not adorable? I love him so much. I made this a crochet, and this one, I could not get rid of him. I couldn't sell him or anything like that. I was just like, he's so perfect and chubby, and I love him. So now he is on my bookshelf. So, and then a little bit different here, I've got a bunch of classics here, which I have actually read Journey to the Center of the Earth, but I haven't read this copy, so I just have it down here. And then I've got one like horror, Stephen King here, and then some non-fiction, and I believe it's all, yeah, non-fiction, and then the Cursed Princess Club. So I need to count all these and see how much I actually have on my physical TBR, because it is a lot. And let me back up a little bit here. Oh, okay, there we go. Had something in the way. So yeah, these are my bookshelves, and I just love, this is just a wall of books. This is my husband's shelf over here. We haven't quite organized his stuff yet. I need to get on that. He wants me to do it too, so. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna run downstairs and I'll show you guys my favorite shelf real quick though. All right guys, so I decided to make a favorite shelf down here because this is like what people can see when they walk into our house. And I was like, I want some of my books displayed to where everybody can see them. So I picked some of my all-time favorites. And I started with classics again. I believe this is still in date. And then once we get past classics, I just have like Narnia thrown in there. And then I have my romance favorites. I have a fantasy, some general fiction, middle grade, manga. That is, wow, I should like bring that forward so that I can see it. Mystery, this is a Christian. And then we've got my Jurassic Park, which is one of my all-time favorites. So I just love how this top shelf looks, just with all my favorites. Like, totally recommend doing a favorite shelf, guys. Alright guys, so that's all. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for coming on and watching me as I went through all the boxes and organized all my books and did it all. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a good rest of your day and that you're able to read something. I hope March has been a decent month for you. Oh, we've been moving, but this whole month has been absolutely crazy. I've done a pretty dang good job on my reading, and I'm very excited to show that very soon because we're almost at the end of the month. I'm trying to finish up at least one more book before the end of the month though. But I'm really excited. I am so glad that I picked out some shorter books so that I could still read a decent amount in the weird in-between stages. But yeah, I'm so excited. It makes me so happy to just be able to walk right into the room and just stare at 2 giant bookshelves of my books. But so happy. So thanks so much guys. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.